That's a great job, Jeremy.
Thank you. Do we even mention what's been going on?
Nothing. This has been nothing but smooth sailing setting this up.
We've never had a problem before.
Nope. Real easy. It's like we're naturals. Especially me.
This is outtakes.
Obviously,
Bloopers.
It's that guy over here.
We've been waiting on Kyle to get it all set up, and we got it finally figured out.
Getting all this smoothed up for these Neanderthals over here.
Welcome to the inaugural episode of the Teacher Husbands podcast. And there we go. That's all I can say.
God, I think that's it. Let's just stop it at that.
Let's see. Yeah, we'll start with Kyle. This is Kyle.
Yeah.
And Kyle, how long have you been a teacher husband?
About 15 years. Yeah.
Leslie.
It started her second career from mortgage to go do. She attended first grade class and volunteered and came back. That was in May and said, I think I'm going to be a teacher. And I said, I think that's a terrible idea because you don't have a degree for that. She's all, but I can go get one. I'm going to enroll in the fall. And I said, well, I think it's going to be hard to do when you have this nice paying job you already have and teaching. And she's all, no, it'll be easy because I'm just going to quit and then I'll just go to school and make no money. So that was a fun conversation we had. And then she did, and that lasted about 18 months. She got her degree, her teaching degree, and then got a job right away at the same, I guess it wasn't the same place she was doing her teaching, or like her student teaching at. But she got a job right away and has been at her school ever since, teaching the same grade the whole time.
Wow.
For like 15 years. But I think she has a couple more years yet before she can retire. She talks about how she's going to retire, and and I talk about how she's not.
Always the talk.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's weird. It is a recurring theme I've heard. So,
Well, let's see. My name's Jeremy. Man, I've been a teacher husband for 15 years, I think, but mine's totally the opposite. She knew she was going to be a teacher at the time she was in third grade, I think.
Yeah.
And straight up went to that. And so she taught in title school for about 8 years here in the district, took a break when the kids were born, and then went back full-time about 3 years ago at a charter school here in town. And are we saying our wives' names? Well, you already said it. So.
Yeah.
Christina. That's
And
is my wife.
I'm not going to say her last name, though, because
That's true.
anonymity.
Yeah, that's right.
Nobody knows what my last name is.
Nobody, yeah. She's got a very common name, so for sure nobody's going to know who that is.
Right.
So. Anyway,
my name's Jason. I'm new to the teacher husband aspect. I've only been a teacher husband for a little over 2 years.
Yeah.
Prior to that, I was a teacher boyfriend. So I don't have all the fun stories of going to school because I kind of just came into it after she's already been doing it for several years.
Yeah. She knew what she was doing already.
She already did. So but I still have the stories of being a teacher husband.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's good. We got to learn how to transition into that. And you just jumped right in.
Just got it going. Yeah.
Yeah. She said, take it or leave it.
Yep. And I took it.
Now you don't have a choice.
Yeah. Now I'm stuck. It's good stuck.
It's stuck. I don't think that's the right word you want to use.
Good stuck. I love being stuck.
Attached. That's another word.
That's a
maybe.
great word.
Oh yeah, not stuck. That's for sure. Yeah. So we started talking about. So we all play darts together every week at my house. For I don't know how long it's been. Well, a year.
Almost a year. Yeah.
Almost a year. You started coming a little bit later.
Yep.
Yeah.
But Jason brought up, I think almost jokingly, he said, "Oh, we should start a podcast about
Telling
teacher
stories
husbands and horror stories and funny stories and all those things." And I think we probably thought it was kind of a joke, but also the more you think about it, you're like, well, sure, we can do it, and why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was where I think the initial thing started, and then we had to buy these mics. Sponsored by JLab. Thank you.
Yeah, they're like, please
Not a sponsor. Don't
Don't
say.
ever say her name
Here
ever
comes
again.
the cease
You
and
want to let
desist
us know.
order.
Anyway, so we did all the things that you need to do, which is buying microphones and plugging them in, and then we just go for it. So,
And tell our wives we're going to be spending another night during the week.
Yeah.
It's true. She's starting to think we have spent a little bit too much time together.
The good thing is we do it at night, and
That-
anybody who's a
that-
teacher, the
anybody
teachers
who's
go
a
to bed.
teacher
The
husband, they
teachers
go to bed at 8.
like 8 o'clock.
True.
that's
Yep.
very
See,
true.
little teacher husband fact right there.
True. If
Wives
you are a
in
night
bed.
owl,
Yeah.
which all of us pretty much are.
Yeah, we are,
I'd
for
say
sure.
so.
For sure.
It's like I don't know if there must be teachers that are night owls to a degree, but maybe, I don't know.
They're
that I've
probably
met.
elementary school
Yeah.
because being a high school teacher and having to they have to be there early.
to
Middle
be there
school,
early.
nope.
But are your wives night owls or early birds?
Early birds for,
For
sure.
sure, early.
And mine is neither.
Oh.
She's just forced herself to be an early bird, but she's an 11 a.m. girl.
It's Leslie. It's the
Pops up, she's ready to go.
Oh, no, not.
It's the copious amounts of coffee.
Yeah,
that they
only
have
a
to
little
drink.
bit, but yeah, that's true. But she's
Leslie.
Doesn't even drink coffee.
My wife drinks enough for all of the wives out
okay.
there.
My wife has gone back and forth from the energy drinks. She's bounced around a little bit. Definitely not any poor influence from her husband.
no, definitely not. Sponsored by Monster.
Hashtag White Monster. I would take any endorsement.
Yeah. We're not above anything.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So
I mean,
yeah,
for
so-
my teacher wife, she needs it, not me.
So we decided, we should just go for it and try it out. And we've all got jobs, and they've got jobs, and we've got families and all those things. But
It was almost like the Step Brothers thing where it was like found something in common, and it was like, whoa, you're a teacher husband. It's like, I'm a teacher husband. Did we just become best friends?
Yeah, it's like we're doing karate in the garage. That's what we're
This
doing
is
right
it.
now.
This is karate in the garage for
Exactly.
And it's three perspectives. There's the new fresh one, the one who's been around for a while, and then the old man.
Yeah.
And so we have, especially with kids wise, because we all have kids, but mine are old and out of they're in college, but and then both others are middle school and elementary.
Middle school
So
and elementary. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we're recording this. This is the third week of December. We got about a week, literally a week until Christmas.
Yeah.
And so we were talking about Christmas parties and Christmas break and teachers letting loose and looking for that.
getting ready for it. They're
Yeah,
stressed out.
They're stressed out now.
Yeah.
But they're stressed out now, but they're just doing parties and
Yeah, well, I think they get
watching
stressed out,
movies
and
and-
that's why they party so hard.
no, but I mean
so
in
much
the
sense.
classroom.
Oh, in the classroom, yes. Yeah, they're not doing anything but parties.
So hard.
Oh, today it's pajama day.
Yeah, tomorrow Thursday we're watching the Grinch, and then we're giving away gifts, and then they're coloring
Right.
the Grinch, and then that's
Yeah,
what we're doing.
yeah, and that's the whole week. Don't tell me, boss. Okay.
The boss is involved in this.
Oh, really?
They encourage it.
Yeah,
a
they're
lot of
done
partying.
too. Yeah,
But then they've got to get all their stuff done for year end and for the end of the semester, and that's where the parties come in. They have their holiday parties. We unfortunately this year we're not having a holiday party now. We're having after we go back. But Jeremy is. having-
Kyle and Jason's wives, they work at the same school here in town. Mine's, like I said, at a charter school. Yeah, so we're this Thursday, about 3 days away. We're having their staff party at my work, which is kind of funny because you can't go too ham when it's your work, like your workplace. But also,
You can't. The other ones can.
the other ones can. That's what I'm saying. I can't because I've got coworkers there that will see me, and you just don't want to put too much. But it's good. We have a good time, and this year they're bringing in the karaoke element, which I think is going to be
Oh yeah,
great.
For sure. But then you have drinks because your workplace has serves
Yeah,
drinks.
yeah. So I mean, I work at a country club here in town, the only country club.
Yeah.
Hashtag. No, I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I mean,
You want to get sponsored by them? Or wait, you kind of already are.
Sponsored via a paycheck every.
That's right. But yeah, I mean, the whole point of any country club is just for people to get together and have fun, and that's what the teacher party is going to be on Thursday. So yeah, I got custom drinks that I've made, and I'm working on karaoke, and they do white elephant gifts, and they.
But you name these drinks.
I named it,
something, right?
yeah.
Give us a little rundown.
Yeah,
of
there
that.
you go. So I mean, it's like, it doesn't matter what the drink is, even if the drink's terrible. As long as it has a good name,
Right, then they're
it
fine.
doesn't even matter. So we've got the Hot for Teacher jalapeno margarita.
Yeah.
We have the Common Core Cosmo,
Okay.
which is an apple cider Cosmo. I don't know. Yeah, I tried it. It's pretty good. The Growth Mindset Martini, and God, there's one more, and I can't remember what it is, but like I said,
Something about
naming
IEP
them is
or
half the
something.
battle.
504.
No, because we
Something
had
other
talked about all the RTI, IEP, ILP,
MTSS.
MTSS. I went away from the mule thing.
Oh.
I'll have to look it up anyway. But yeah,
Either way,
That's half the battle.
the
Doesn't
people out
matter.
there in radio land or podcast land or whatever you want to call it, this is all like teacher buzzwords that we have to hear on the
An acronym.
on the daily acronyms and all
Yeah.
the things that we get to listen to.
That we're supposed to know that we have been told 100 times and probably can't
times.
recite though.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Is It Summer Yet? Bookcliff Lemonade.
Nice. Okay.
Yes. So yeah, so
that's
that was
the
the
good
thing.
one.
That's the good one. So yeah, last year, first year we had it at my work, and the Bookcliff Lemonade is like this vodka strawberry peach lemonade. It just tastes like it's almost like a Gladstoner,
Yeah.
but not coconut.
Nobody knows
I
what
don't
the
like
Gladstoner is, but that's a
okay.
shameless
That's
plug
fine.
for-
Let's hear it.
You have to be a certain
Sponsored
age
by
to
the
know that.
Ale House. But yeah, if it didn't have the coconut, those things are so good. But they're still not too bad. Anyway, it's basically like that. And I don't know how many lemonades the teachers ordered last year, but my coworker said they could not keep up with the amount of Bookcliff lemonades that were being ordered. Basically because my wife told everyone, "This is the best
That's the
one.
one,
You gotta
yeah.
go get this one."
She
So
went out
they
and
were
sold it.
slinging them all night long. So hopefully some of the other custom drinks that I helped create are going to be part of that. But yeah,
Either way, it's a
Karaoke
lot
thing.
of teachers drinking.
it's a lot of teachers drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last
Yeah.
night before. Yeah, last year we didn't Uber or anything, and we had to leave at like 9:30 to go get the kids. So that was poorly planned. So
Yeah, you need to do
pushed
something
that.
better this year.
Yeah, we pushed that. They're staying at my in-laws until we come pick them up.
Oh, good. Or the night. Maybe you have
Well,
them spend
maybe
the night.
we're driving off to Denver the next day,
Oh,
so
okay.
we're not going to go too crazy. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, you guys like, what did you guys do last year? Remember?
I don't remember last year. I know that was it the year before we did the
I didn't get to go, but yeah, the year before was bowling at the bowling
bowling
alley.
alley. Yeah, that was fun.
Same thing. It was
Just
a lot
like
of
the
teachers.
country club, I'm sure. Basically the same kind of atmosphere.
Yeah, absolutely.
Every bit as much fun though.
Uh-huh.
There was a lot of pitchers of beer and not so many hot for teacher cocktails. But yeah, there was a lot of bowling and a lot of pizza and a lot of laughs. It was pretty fun. That's a good thing is I don't know how well you get along with all the other teachers there. Jason and I get along pretty well with most of them. We have a pretty good time.
good
with
time.
them.
Do you
Always
get
a good
along
time.
with the teacher husbands as well too?
Well, that's all I'm not hanging out with the teachers because that would be kind of weird if it was me with all the girls.
Yeah.
Because there's only a couple.
There's only a couple guys
Right.
there.
We do hang out with the teacher husbands. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's
And
only the
we'll probably
teacher
end up
husbands,
bringing
right.
some of them on as guests. I think.
sure.
I think get everybody's perspective on this.
Yeah.
I think everybody needs to have a voice in this.
Yeah.
This thing that we're trying
People
to
have
do
some
here.
stuff to say. We got to hear some horror stories from other people too. so-
Absolutely. Or yeah, like I said, I mean, I've got friends that are teacher husbands and teachers themselves, so that part too, that's just two sides of that, dealing with
Yeah.
a spouse that's going through all those things, but then also going through those things themselves. So
Yeah.
that will be interesting when we talk about that. But yeah, we've talked about lots of those avenues to go down with, bringing the wives on at some point, letting the wives run the
Yeah,
whole
we'll have
show
to do
one
that.
time for sure.
Right. We'll probably have to do the whole thing where when the wife shows up and that person will bow out, and so that she can feel free to say what she wants to say, and we can prompt her with all the stuff we want to know.
That's true.
and
Yeah.
vice versa.
Get your questions
Get the
lined out
deets.
ahead of time. That's right.
Yeah. Maybe learn a few things about us individually when we're not here. So
We
that'd be fun.
yeah, and break stuff is funny, obviously because we were talking about the whole thing of like a tagline. It's like we don't have break. Every one of our wives, they look forward to break. It's spring break, and then
Yeah.
it's summer break, and then it's Christmas break, and then it's fall break, and it's
Yeah, I call it vacation.
vacation.
I have to take.
Then I
it
have
at
to
work.
take off of work, and yeah, it's just so funny. But I was thinking about Christmas break, and it's like it feels almost like back to first year for
And?
this year because she's in a new grade, so she's there late
Yeah.
a lot. And prior to that, she would just take her whole break and not show up. And now it feels like she like goes in before the break is done, or, it's like, oh, I got to get in and do this, or I got to go do that. Luckily, somebody took care of the guinea pigs that live in the class. We have no class pets.
Shoot.
Oh, I can't even imagine. We had to do frogs or tadpoles or something, and that was, I'm like, get out of here, tadpoles.
Yeah, last year, she's like, I'm going to go, the school's going to pay for 2 guinea pigs. And I'm like, rodents? Is that right? Rodents? Fine. All right. So then, of course, long weekends or any breaks, they come home.
No way.
Summer, too.
I can't even imagine. Summer? Oh,
This past summer, they were here.
You just need to take it for a walk once or twice, and then be
it
like,
might not
get
come
off
back.
the leash. Oh no!
This year, this Christmas break coming up, one of the kids said, their mom emailed and said, can so-and-so take the guinea pigs? Yes. And then,
Plus
we
your
gotta
kid gets
start
an A
working
or
on the
4.
summer break.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But,
Just hand out those A's.
class
Anybody
pet
who's
thing.
willing to take care of the pets, it's like instant A.
Instant 4. That's right.
Yeah, Forest. That's a weird grading system. I don't know if that's how that is in other schools, but elementary and middle school, same thing. It's still like a 4. It's like a Yelp review, from your teacher. Try to get as high as possible based off your performance, and if you act up,
Rate my professor.
Yep, your rating's going down.
yeah, and that stays with you, just like reviews. That kids, that middle school 4 you got at one time, that really helped you out. But that 2 was bad also. So they look at those in college, definitely.
God, we've got the thing that we're trying to figure out for ourselves. Obviously, this is just as smooth as it can be. We know it's perfect. Is that there's so much that we can delve into, even the things we talked about in the last 30 minutes. There's so many different avenues we can go down. So we've got a list of things, but we have a Gmail address. We have an email, a Gmail email address. Is that how you say it?
We just have a Gmail. It's just a Gmail.
You kind of sound like a boomer saying that. A Gmail email?
You're dating
My
yourself
Gmail
here.
email.
Is it capital T or is it lowercase t?
Yeah.
Kidding.
Yeah.
Teach your husband's podcast at gmail.com.
Husbands.
Make it
an S.
plural.
S.
Not a Z. We're not that cool. Just an S.
We should have done that. Dang it.
Husbands.
I remember this one when I was creating this.
So
You have to change one S. You have to change them all.
if you have ideas for the show, if you want to see one of us go away, you can vote somebody off.
But hopefully it's Kyle.
might not happen. I mean, we know who it's going to be.
Submit Teach Your Husband's podcast. Who gets it? I don't think anybody can see that, right? It's just there.
Oh, I can see it.
Oh, okay, good.
I'm going to be watching that.
wasn't
So
sure.
if those come
Oh,
in,
yeah,
I
Jason
will.
monitors that.
I will
He's not
definitely
giving
be-
us that password.
No, we all share it. Right?
Yeah, it's a shared space.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't give it to Kyle.
Yeah,
It's weird. I didn't get that
He had to
email.
figure out how to add a second email to his inbox.
Oh, right.
You can add more than one? Okay.
Email Kyle Crone.
Yeah.
Capital K, capital
Send me a
C.
text message. Preferably. I'll get that faster.
Yeah.
SMS text.
That's the same thing as email, right?
Yes. Yes, Kyle.
I really have a degree. My first degree was in computer information systems.
It shows.
What happened to all
Computer
that?
information systems?
We had to use that little card thing that you fed through the machine to program it, but that's like what it is now.
Yeah, nothing's changed.
It's basically the same, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was funny too. I was thinking about that too. Is like we definitely have to talk about our educational backgrounds, like what kind of students we were,
Right.
all that kind of stuff, and so yeah, because I could spend a whole episode myself
Jason
talking
was-
about the terrible
Straight A's.
straight A's.
For sure.
I was not until college.
Straight A's? Oh.
In high school, I didn't care. College, I was like, man, I'm paying for this. I need to care right now.
See, and mine was my parents are paying for it, and then the loans are.
What's a
Somebody's
loan?
got to repay them. I don't know.
Yeah, what's a
but-
loan? I don't even know how that works. I'm 19. Give me like 50,000. I think that's enough. What's money? I don't even
I'd
care.
have to write down a list of all the stupid stuff that got me kicked out of college.
Yeah, and I went twice to college. So the second time I went back, it was definitely the non-trad. And there was some fun stories with that about being the old man who was older than the professor in multiple classes. That's bad.
So yeah, but yeah, we're like I said, this is just us getting our feet wet, I think, and trying to figure out how we're going to go about it, and we don't want to take too much time, I think, because obviously whoever's going to listen is going to put it on like 1.5 speed.
It's true.
Just to
How
try to
fast can you
get
go through
it.
this? Yeah.
There's a good question. When you listen to a podcast, how do you listen to it at normal speed?
Yeah. Yes.
You do? Okay. I do too.
I speed it up a little bit.
Yeah. I can't handle it. Like my brother-in-law listens.
I'm going to
at
pretend like I know
one.
exactly how to change it.
Yeah.
So definitely
You
do.
listen to it at like two times.
I think
the
I think
speed.
I put it at about a 2.
I can't. You 2 times?
2 times.
I can't handle it.
That's like in the radio where they're doing the little
Yeah.
No, how you can't understand that?
Yeah.
Oh, this is pretty good. I used to think that the guy would just talk really fast. That guy was just really good
Yeah.
at talking really fast at the end of the little commercial instead of just him hitting a button that says 2 times and then it would just
Well, I
speed it
didn't know how that worked either until I did a radio commercial, and then they had the little part that they
Yeah.
sent that needed to be done there. And she's like, well, you have to talk less or do it faster because we still have to fit it in here. We only have a certain amount of time that we can crunch that down. She's all, make it as fast as possible. But yeah,
But then they still speed it up. Anyway,
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. That's so funny.
you couldn't understand.
What's that? Oh, it's like that. Like I was today years old when I learned,
Yeah.
that they just hit a button and they speed it up.
Yeah.
But man, yeah, we've got, like I said, wives coming on. We've all got kids. Kyle's kids are in college.
kids
We
in
both
middle
have
school.
middle schoolers. I've got an elementary schooler, so we'll have our kids on. I think
Yeah.
we're working on a logo. We'll have hats. And
Yeah, we commissioned-
merch. We commissioned a middle schooler to draw our caricatures.
Even if it's bad, it's going to be really good.
One of them's going to be real bad. I might cry a little.
Inside.
Yeah. I won't say anything. But I'm
Yeah,
gonna cry.
you'll laugh it off. That's just how it goes. It's fine. We were talking about a theme song. We got to work on that.
We're going to make her do that.
Yep.
And hopefully we can just have that be part of one of her classes at Mesa, like an assignment she has to do. So maybe 2 birds with 1 stone.
It's pretty good. And you're paying for that?
Putting for what? No.
College.
No. Both the kids learned early on because of Dad's experience that Dad can't pay for college, but you're going to go. So there's only really one way to go then. If Dad's not paying for it, it's either you pay for it or you get a scholarship. And luckily that worked out for both kids, and that was a scholarship route. So
Nice.
Very good.
Pretty good.
that's the way to go. If you can get that nailed down, that's good. But definitely wasn't how Dad and Mom did it. So they get to learn from our mistakes.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
All right. So, yeah, we got a lot of stuff planned. I know this is just kind of a quick intro to this and throwing a lot of things at you, but we'll kind of break this down a little bit better for you per episode and just
And use that email address,
Yes,
the Teach Your
definitely.
Husband's Podcast, because any cool content you have or that we can use, if you tell us a funny story, maybe we can put that on. We'll talk about that. And a part of what we've talked about is we're not going to be naming any names of our lives because people know who we are. But if we get any funny stories, we'll change, the names to Billy or Sally or whoever. And
Yeah. Or if you change the name in the email,
then we don't even have to.
we don't even have to. But we don't know that that's the real name or not.
Yeah.
So
we
we
might
change it
change
anyway.
it, and then it might be the actual kid's name.
What a
This is
funny
true.
coincidence that would be. And then that's how our podcast
then we
ends.
end, yes.
Forever. We can't do it. Cease and desist. Letters from any lawyer. Yep.
we might change the time frame.
Or-
If you say it like a year ago, we're going to change it to yesterday. It could be 3 years ago, 10 years ago.
Because although I know the funny joke about how teachers don't make up a whole bunch, and they don't, we still need to have that paycheck coming in. So we're not trying to get any more wives fired.
We're not. We're trying to get him to retire early, right? That's the point.
That's the whole point of this.
Oh,
I
that's
thought that's
right.
what
No.
we're doing.
No. That's we can retire.
Oh,
How else are we going to get content if they retire?
We have to figure out cumulatively how many years we have to ride this out before the last one is going to retire.
true.
It's
Well,
gonna
but
be-
then one of the kids maybe will become a teacher, and so we could go off of that. Yeah.
we probably have to discourage that, I think.
Fingers crossed for this.
Them listening to this,
We're gonna
they
ride
might-
this
they
as
might
long as
think twice.
possible. Yeah.
That's right.
We don't have to really work. I mean, this is my whole retirement plan,
Only
guys.
9 months a
This
year,
has to
right?
work.
Yeah.
So, oh, man.
Well, thanks for checking it out. And yeah,
More to come.
check back in for the next episode.
Yes.
Coming soon.
You can't get mad, okay?
Oh no, what did you say?